afternoon, and welcome to the second part of my series, How to Overcome Shame. I am the founder of Uniquely and Wonderfully Made Ministries. My name is Renee D. Waring. I will begin by briefly reviewing the material from part 1 of this series. My information comes from the online article entitled Live Bold and Bloom. I quote from this article: "The definition of shame is the feeling that there is something basically wrong with you, something wrong with you at the core. I am basically flawed, inadequate, wrong, bad, unimportant, undeserving, or not enough." Number 1, visit your childhood. Now that you are an adult, you can understand that shame of childhood is not your fault. From the original source of your shame, find the original source of your shame, describe what happened in your journal, and review it from an adult perspective. Today, I will discuss step 2. Recognize your triggers. Begin to notice what triggers your feeling of shame. This might be difficult at first, as you often bury your feelings under layers of coping behaviors. Start with the behaviors, the way you react to the pain. Ask yourself, what happened that caused me to react the way I just did? Did someone say something that made me feel vulnerable? Were you rejected in the way that reminded you of your childhood rejection? Were you caught up in looping thoughts about the event and feelings shameful? Once you know what trips you, it makes you feel ashamed, you can begin to manage the triggers and learn healthier responses. Practice self-compassion. When you feel ashamed, it is hard to be kind and loving towards yourself, but practice self-compassion before you really feel it. Talk to yourself and treat yourself with some kindness and love that you would show a good friend or a beloved child. Pretend that you are a cherished and valuable person until you begin to change your thoughts and feelings. Researcher and social psychologist Kristin Neff from the University of Texas at Austin found out that self-compassion is an antidote to self-criticism that comes from shame. Self-compassion triggers the release of oxytocin, the hormone that increases feelings of calm, safety, emotion stability, and connectedness. Please join me next week to view part 3 of this series. The next video will come out on Thursday, September 27th. Please ask others to view the series. I am the founder of Uniquely and Wonderfully Made Ministries. My name is Renee D. Waring, and I am the Warrior Waring.